It's AG Surfer back with another vid. This time it's gonna be comic books. Uh, I'm gonna no more drama for me. I don't want to hope. I know I stirred the pot. Hopefully it's not bad, not really bad. So, but I'm gonna try to leave all that behind and move forward and do some comic books. All right, guys. So really, thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for everything from everybody, all that silliness and craziness, and let's just get back into the books. Yeah, these were books I picked up. I got them from the mycomicshop.com a while back. And again, with the holidays, everything's really busy. It's just hard to find time to do vids and stuff. So, but yeah, these were some. These were some ZenScope books I picked up. And as I like I do the Amazing Murphinator. He likes to call them porn comics. So I dig that now. I think that's kind of a niche. This one definitely isn't, but it looked like an interesting story. Covered by Finch, The Waking. So it looked like a pretty interesting little horror deal there. I picked that up for the story. Of course, I haven't read it yet or anything, and I've got a lot of reading to do, like usual. But again, it looked interesting, and I think it was just a couple bucks. And most of these books weren't that pricey. From the website. I got this Van Helsing. Van Helsing. It's Van Helsing versus Dracula. Again, I got that for the cover, and the artist. Yeah, no, I don't. I wasn't sure if I. No, I don't think I got that because the artist goes to the conventions. But I never know. We get some ZenScope guys that show up at some of the conventions I go to, so possible signatures. But I thought the cover was kind of wicked. Now this one I definitely know. This is Grim Fairy Tales issue 100, and because I don't think I got around to picking this one up from my local dealer because he doesn't normally carry these things. My local comic book guy usually got to be on the order list for stuff like this, but this is a Neil Adams of all things, so that's why I picked that up because it's Neil Adams cover on that one. So, all right, now this one, yeah, now some of these artists here that are I'm about to show these next covers. I know they've been to conventions I've gone to, so the idea was to get obviously the front cover. That's a big selling point. The artists tend to be at the conventions I go to, so wouldn't mind maybe getting a couple of these signatures, on the books. And yeah, I mean, look at the cover. Zen Grim Fairy Tales Goddess, number 4, and this one was just. I really like this one. This one's called Grim Fairy Tales Goddess number 5. I mean, just that's pretty. I don't know the word substantial, but it's definitely one of those it's an image. It's like going up to heaven or something, or just yeah. So that's one of those like biblical images for me or something. This has got nothing to do with biblical or religion, but yeah, Goddess. This is cover C of 1 of 5. So this is issue number 1. I had 4 and 5, then I got number 1, and it's a 5-issue series. Again, just the way some of these guys draw the women and stuff, and then these artists will tend to be at the conventions I go to. So, and this one I don't know if this needs any explanation. I remember seeing this when it came out, and it was pretty much sold out. So went back and I think I picked this up for about cover price, which is like $4. But 1 of 5 Goddess. This is cover number D. Marilyn Monroe. Excuse me. As most guys and most folks would know, that's Marilyn Monroe and one of her iconic scenes. So good. I got 2 of them. I like that cover. I like the depiction of Marilyn Monroe, I guess. I've never been like a really huge fan of hers, but she obviously was something for her time, and that being like one of the most iconic things, I guess, for her, besides JFK. And enough of that, because it's comic books. So, let's see, what's my time? With that being said, let's go ahead and take these guys down. I got a few more stacks to show. Alright, how do I do this. 5 minutes in. All right, let's get right into it. Stop messing around. So those were just those were like, I don't know if that's, maybe I should say those might have been dessert comics, and that probably doesn't sound very right either. That might sound a little dirty. So those were more adult type comics, I guess, just based on the covers. Let's get back into some nice, sweet comics that everyone can possibly relate to. I picked up a bunch of Silver Surfers from the second series because I figured I would just try to close in on that run while the books are not real pricey. These were, again, $2 to $3. A couple ranged from 8 to 7, and the last issue, which is issue, I'll show that one up shortly. That one was like 15, 16 bucks, the very last issue of the second series. So that being said, I picked up Silver Surfer issue number 56. An issue I'm not sure if I had or not, but you know, everything with Thanos on it right now is kind of spiking up there. It's definitely getting a little, well, I wouldn't say really out of hand, but the prices aren't as cheap as they used to be. 56, issue 57. All right, issue 57 and issue 58. And I've got to go back and look and see what I have for the second series, because I know some of these I have, like this one here I probably have a couple of copies, but for like $1.50 I decided to pick it up because this may be better than the one I currently have. And Ron Lim has definitely been at some of the conventions I've gone to, so, and Ron Lim has done a nice job on these Silver Surfers. 58, 59. And 60. Yeah, I really dig these covers, and again, the prices don't hurt, and I'd like to complete my second series of Silver Surfer. I'm still working on the first series. Gosh, I'm into some of those expensive books for the first series. So, but the first series is going to take me a while to complete, because I can be pretty picky on those books and those issues and the conditions I want them in. So it was issue 60. We got issue 67 with Galactus and Doctor Strange. Pretty cool. And issue number 70, where Nova betrays Galactus at last. I mean, these are all good stuff. I haven't read any of these. I've only read what I have, and these are all new to me. So I really got to get in there, and I don't know. I think I got to take like a week off of work and just spend time reading, take a vacation, and read. All I do is work. Issue 71. Issue 72. Yeah, cool covers, man. This one I know I have, but again, for $1 or so. Actually, I think it was less than cover price. The cover price is $1.25 to get that for $1. And I'm like, I'll go for some extra issues. Something that might be in better condition than what I currently have. 73. 74. And this one's, again, this is just a nice, look at those covers. Those are the covers that grab you, at least for me. 75 and 83, Firelord. Yeah, I've got to get that Thor issue. There's a Thor issue. It's his first appearance for Firelord. I don't think it's not that pricey, and that's a first appearance I wouldn't mind picking up. 84. Kind of looks like, Silver Surfer. He's been juicing up. I don't know. Well, it's the Living Bomb. I don't know if he's been hanging out with the Hulk. Maybe they've been lifting weights together. But yeah, that's a little. Or what is it? Vibranium cocktail. Is what Tony Stark mentioned to Ultron. Look a little puffy. Is it a puffy shirt? Jerry Seinfeld puffy shirt. Issue 86 and issue 88. All right, guys. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this vid off. I'm running a little deep, not too deep, but I got another fat stack of books. I'll call Silver Surfer Part 2. Thanks again, guys, and hopefully I didn't cause too much ruckus or problems out there. Again, I'm really gonna back away from all that. It's not worth it. you know, we need to get back. I need to do stuff like this. I don't need to be with those other kind of vids and stuff. But I know it's tough when you feel like you're defending somebody, like you're defending your friends or sort of people that you claim, you know, you feel are your friends and other channels and stuff. It's tough to, I guess, stay quiet. But I will do my best. I will do my best, and just focus on the books and focus on the good people. Focus on the good people. There's a lot of great people out there. There still is, and forgiveness and just comment on people's vids and let's have good times. And all right, yeah, enough of that, huh? So take care, folks. I'll be back with a part 2 of Surfer. I really appreciate everything, guys and gals. You take care. Have a great one.